Hello my friends, it's Angie from The Road to Simple. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you'll stick around and will subscribe. You can just hit the button down below. And for those that have been here before, welcome back. So today I'm going to work on a calendar spread for May. So stick around and we'll get started. I hope everyone is enjoying springtime so far. I certainly am. And that's really got me in the mood to do more flowers and pretty spring colors. So today I plan to use the Life is Sweet sticker book from Happy Planner. I go with these colors and these scalloped looking boxes. I think I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, and that is actually put things in the column, exactly in the column. Normally I like to straddle the lines and do things off center and such, but I think for an experiment I'm going to try to just stay like a little kid, color between the lines, stay in the lines. I'm going to try to do all of my boxes in columns. We'll see if I can do this or not. This is going to be a challenge for me. So let's see. We've got these that are solid, some that have open spaces. I like the circles with them too, and these pretty daisies are in the same color family. Some little splotchy pieces. I might use some of this for washi tape. Mainly stick with these scalloped edge boxes. Like I said, this is going to be a challenge for me to not be so carefree with my boxes. But I want to see what it looks like to actually do one to keep everything in line. So I think I'm going to go with the green and purple kind of theme. Maybe a little bit of this taupey color as well. But the lighter green, I don't know, I might throw in something darker. We'll see what it looks like. But these are made to go on the entire sidebar. I normally don't do that. But you know, this is the day for doing things I don't normally do. So how about I be brave and start with that? I'm gonna have to do some sticker surgery on this. This would tore straight out of the box. I mean, straight off the page it tore. So let's see. Let's see one area that I am gonna have to white out, but that's easy enough. Try to be real careful about this, where this tore here. It's actually kind of wrinkled up a bit here too. I tell you what, I believe I live in Louisiana and it is very humid here. And we are in the process of doing some construction. So we have some areas of the house that underneath the house that are damp that we're working on. So I have a feeling a lot of my things are just a little bit damp. I'm going to use my jelly roll pen just to get this part right here that I see needs to be covered up. I apologize up front if we see a bug or two fly by my light here. I'm doing this at night and wouldn't be surprised with the house being open a lot for construction that we have some little guests flitter through. Let's look at these and put a couple of these down first. I'm going to pull out this one that says bloom and grow, be strong, and know you're beautifully you. And I may actually just go under the line a little bit so that I see that line. Since I have a feeling some of my lines are going to be showing, I'm just going to leave that grid line above it on purpose this time. Something I normally don't do, but we're trying new things. I'm going to start mixing in a little bit different shades here so that I'm not completely all the same shade of purple. Now, normally I would put something like this across the bottom when I'm going across 2 columns, but I'm going to be trying new things today. I do want to cover up that line. This is what I want to do. I want to cross lines, but I'm going to try. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. Gonna start mixing in these these 3 colors. Let's do another one to bring in this same look again. Real faint. There are bullet points here. I think I will use markers to draw those out a little bit. We've got a lot of these cute little daisies. So they don't have to be right in line, but I'm going to try to keep my boxes in line. Let's see what it looks like right here. You will see the lines on either side. I'll use one of these over here on Saturday. There's always plenty going on Saturday. Straight. It's definitely a different look for me to just stay in the columns, but I think it's going to be cute. These could all be used. Of course, we've got all these really neat flowers too. I know I'm going to need an area for my Road to Simple tasks, and that usually needs to be a pretty big area. I might tend to use this bottom spot for that. Here are the ones with the white background that I think would work to go with these well. Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about this now. Work in a little bit of this taupey color too. I think I'll do that, and I'll go over, cross over into Sunday a little bit. Oh, I didn't realize I was getting that close to that. Oh, well, that's all right. I think I'm going to cover this to-do up and name it something else. Gives me a little room to do something there. Actually, I think I will do another long one here. Kind of makes it look like, we've got a lot of long verticals. Oops. Now we need to bring in some purple here. Let's try this one and see how it looks. There are dots in here, so it's easy to either draw lines across or easy to write in a straight line. If there is such a thing as easy to write in a straight line, but you know what I mean. Let's see what this looks like if I put it between these two. I could do a solid purple, maybe next to this one. I guess these are the same size. Let's try to see what that looks like to kind of do these side by side. Let me stop and think, and kind of also mention to you, thinking out loud, I should say, some of the boxes that I like to try to always include in my plan. But I like a gratitude list. I like a home focus for different areas of the house that I want to focus on. Shopping, kind of different things besides your normal grocery shopping items to pick up. Self-care is something that I've recently been trying to focus on. Sometimes I put in a decluttering box. So it's almost like you can't really have too many of those. I think I'll do these two to kind of look like they go together. I used the purple on the green. I could either use the green on the purple or a light color, but I think I will use the green on the purple to kind of mirror these two. And then one of these could be home focus. One of these could be family, for example, but whatever. Then I'll have special spots for those. This is coming together better than I thought it would. This believe in the good would be a nice quote to put somewhere. Maybe I could put that right there. Usually on my plan, unless I have an appointment, I'm not necessarily putting things on a certain day for a certain reason. I kind of just put things all over the place, and then I can do them anytime during the week. Yikes. Why is that so hard? I think it would just be easy peasy, but where I have these horizontal boxes, I'm going to go back and see what I have here that is the same width. Oh, I like. Above all, be kind. With the challenge comes growth. I like both of those. Always believe in your wildest dreams. Laugh more, worry less. That's a good one. I want to put one under here, one under here. I think I need to pull some green over here, and I need to pull some of the gold over there. With challenge comes growth. I know I'm going to have a funky little spot down here, so we'll see how that ends up, what I can do with that. But I'll come up with something to do with it. And then on this one, I will use laugh more, worry less. Laugh more, worry less. I might need to grab a little bit more of that dark color. I don't have one of these on this side. I'm not sure. Let me see if that will fit in there. And if it doesn't, we'll make it fit. We'll cut it and make it fit. Let's see. What I'm going to do is try to pick up this box right here, this circle, so that I can put this underneath it. Let that lap over that. I'm not going to put another one there. I don't want it to be that uniform, but I think I need a flower coming out of the side of that. Now we do have some of these smaller ones that we can scatter around too, but I think there I need a larger flower. I might do that. Yeah, I like that going across there. Yeah, probably need to get a couple more boxes in on this side. Put that same, I don't want to put this color by that, but I could put this color by that. So let's do that. might just play with putting some of these just in between, just kind of as a little filler. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of doing a box here, let's do some bullet points there. I need to pull some of this green. So one of these light green bullet points to kind of tie in a little bit more of that. Put it all the way down here. Not too opposed to doing a bullet point in that to match this. And I could do that over here to kind of balance that. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe I'll do a bullet point over here. Let's do a purple, a dark purple over here. Now I may need to cut this off. Let's see, I may need to go underneath that too. Start at this end because I want to make sure this matches. And then I can cut it down here for what's going to go underneath that circle. Actually kind of cute. I'm surprising myself with this staying in the lines business. Didn't think I was going to like it one bit. I'm going to white this out now. I'm not going to white all the lines out everywhere. You could go crazy and white out all of that, but I'm not going to do that. I might do it here just to kind of even see that underneath there. That does look nice to do that. I'll do that over here too. Get white on this column. I think I will go back what I was thinking about on this washi tape lines and see what it looks like to fill that in. Let me do this and then I'll cut it, turn it around this way so I can see. I should get my X-Acto knife out to be really precise about this, but kind of misplaced it and I haven't looked for it yet. I think I'm going to put one more line there and then maybe I'll put flowers in there because I don't think 2 more is going to do it and 3 more is going to be too long. All right, let's try it from this angle. Almost tore that one up too. I'm definitely gonna have to put something here so that this doesn't, I don't like the way that corner looks, but that won't be a problem. We can cover that up. Rather than trying to fit 2 more lines in here, I'm going to white this out and we'll float something in here. I'm going to use this for my Road to Simple, which I always have a pretty good list. So I may actually just make that another bullet point to go with that. I got a bit to do right here. Get some of that green over here on this side. Now, you go straight up and down. You could go angle ways, but I guess I'm gonna all about doing things in a row here, so I'll do that straight up and down. That's cute like that. While I'm thinking of it, let me color this. I say color it, white it out. I think you know what I mean. Oh no, I'm a little crazy sometimes. You know what I mean. Now we have these cute little, small little purple flowers. Something could kind of go in there as a divider line. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe 3 of these. Cut this really close. I want to start at this end instead of the other end, that's why. Oop, maybe flipping it all the way around here. Ooh, I like that. Maybe even here. That's cute, isn't it? Do you agree? I think that's cute. I need a nickel for every time I say that's cute. All right, I think I need 3 of them again. Let's cut out 3. Put across here. It's a little bit crooked, but that's all right. I've learned to let go of perfection a little bit. It's only taken me 60 years to do that, but not quite the perfectionist I used to be. I have this in the gold I could put here. Could do one across there. I also got to decide what to do with this spot up here. I'm going to white it out for one thing. When you use this pen, the trick to it is to not push down very hard. Kind of just float over the top, and then you get a lot better distribution of the ink. If you push too hard, it tends to let the line still show. I'm actually going to cover that first bullet point up a little bit. Way this is looking. I could put a circle here that I could fill in. Let me think what I need. I need shop, home, family, self-care. This is my road to simple. Clutter to do. Oh, I do have a hair appointment on Thursday, so I could use that there or here. That's the only appointment I have next week, I think. Let's look at some of these smaller flowers and see where those might be good to use. Actually, could do a cluster somewhere. Let's just pull one of these out and see how little they are and how they really look. See, this actually might be cute to have 1, 2, 3 flowers together here. Trying to cover up that to-do a little bit. Kind of do a cluster there and then do another. I really like the look of that. How about y'all? So we could do a group of 3 there. Maybe over here, I need to have here and here. Now, is that going to cover that up or not? Yeah. 1, 2, and I need one more. Let's see if I can pull this off. I really would like for it to just kind of go up underneath here. Wow, this is hard to see. Okay, I'm liking the way that looks. Now I need to color this. Color this spot in too. Well, since we're getting hot and heavy on these flowers, I think we probably need some over here in this corner. Okay, I need a big one to go down in this corner. I don't want to use that color. I need to use a dark. It's not really one of the bigger ones, but I need a dark one to go down here. And maybe a small one to go right here. I'll kind of cluster them. I really like that. I need a taupey color. Maybe one of these big ones with this taupey color at the top. Let's see what it looks like. It's kind of a funky shape, but that actually might be kind of cute in the top corner like that. I could even let it go off the edge of the page. I think that's what I'll do. I don't have anything else going off of the edge, but I usually try to kind of stick with that look all over. Not that I couldn't do it. Might add something. 1, 2, and I need one here. And maybe I do let that go all the way off the edge. So let's just a little bit off of the edge. And then maybe over here I will do something to run off the edge as well. So once I do that somewhere, I want to kind of keep that going. I don't think this needs anything else. Still got to figure out what I'm going to do there. This looks good. I'm going to do something with these bullets here. Oh, I wanted to put something there to break that up. You can still read what it says. Always believe in your wildest dreams. Just break that up. I think I'll do another circle there. Let's do one of these lines plus a circle. Now here I go again, cutting with my scissors when I should be using an X-Acto knife, but it's going uphill. I can pull it up, make it straight. You know what? By the time I put the circle on there, maybe you won't be able to tell it's that crooked. Except I will know it is, and you will know it is because you saw me do it. All right, now I'm going to put a dark purple circle there. Yeah, you won't even be able to tell that's crooked. Absolutely not. Okay, so I got all my categories here. What am I going to do up here? I don't really like the way this looked, because I was going to say we could do something like that up there, but I really don't like the way that looks. So maybe we just do another cluster of flowers up there. I might even get rid of this. I think I'm going to put some little flowers in here. Really not liking these after started with those, but I kind of wish I didn't put those down now. I don't want to get this so busy that you can't right in it. So I think I will kind of leave some of these open so that I really do have room to write. So I'm almost thinking that this side is done, except for me working on my bullet points over here. I could do a bigger one here, let it go off the edge. I could actually let, that's not big enough really to go off the edge, but kind of is. Let's do that. Just barely. I'm feeling pretty good about this right here. Let me just go ahead and work on this. I've got a couple of markers here that I think this color is going to go with that. Yeah, it does. So I think I'm going to go around this. If you can see, this already has circles on it, bullet points on it, but they are very faint. I could either color them in or outline the circle. I'm going to attempt to outline the circle and see how it looks. Just very lightly outline it. And then I will add another one down here. So I could have a list, and then that's like my bonus to do, or my biggest to do on that category. This is going to be my road to simple. Wish I would have put these all the way down. Maybe if I add some flowers, that would help. Let's see what this looks like if I put this down here. Yeah, do that. Now I feel like I need a little cluster with that. This is my problem space. But it's not a problem. This is my opportunity space. Let's say it that way. I could just put a really big cluster there. I'm really not digging that. I really am not keen on that. I'd rather pick this up and put another flower down there. I actually think I will. If I can get those two up, or even just cover them up. I think that would be the best thing to do. Actually, I think I'm going to get it up okay. Just a little bit of tear there. But it's all what's going to be covered up anyway. Let's see, we'll try not to cover up my bullet point. So I'll straddle it like that. I'll cut this off, and you can see I'm going to have to go in and cut out my little connector doohickeys. I'm going to do it, I guess I'll do it on this side. I can see them a little bit better. I don't have a punch. I should invest in one. But the scissors do fine when you, by the time you get it in your planner. You can't see it anyway. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna get this one up. Let's see how well I do with it. Yeah, this one's gonna come up all right. Now, the question is, do I do that in the middle and put things on either side? I think that would be the thing to do. And so I would want to put this one on top. So I'm going to pick two to go on either side of it. Let's try this. And then I'll put the dark purple there. It's just not real big. You know, something that I was thinking about would be cute is putting May across here, even though this is the end of April going into May, but I could put the words May right there. That would be kind of cute. Let's see what this looks like. I'd rather have a bigger one right here in the middle, but that's all right. Actually, that's all right. That leaves me room to put May up there. Doesn't show up very well, but it shows up a little bit. M-A. Oh, I like that. I'll see how cute that turned out for being something I didn't know was gonna work. Took that up and put RTS for Road to Simple. Some people are gonna look at that and say, what in the heck is RTS? But it is Road to Simple, which is my channel. I love that. All right, so you guys will have to think of an abbreviation that you can use for something, to use just some big letters. I'm actually going to go in like I did over here and color these in, or not color them, outline these like I did on the other one, because I think that makes them show up a little nicer. Like I said, you could color them in or outline them. Kind of halfway white this out, just so it's not so bold. There, that works. I think I will use this for gratitude, and then I won't put any bullet points or anything, so that I can just write however much I need to write every day. So right here, I have my hair appointment at noon. Put that there. I think I'll make one of these. I'm going to title it Relax for my self-care. So I'll just put Relax. I think I'll use this for my home focus. I just kind of rotate different areas of my house every week to focus on, you know, either the kitchen or the front bedroom or the back bedroom or the living room. So that's always good for me to have. I'm gonna put my shopping here because I'll run errands on Saturday. So let's do this. I think I'll put daily gratitude on here. Just gonna make this a regular to-do. Oh, maybe I'll do a little script. To-do. Have phone calls with my mom every day on my way to work, and a lot of times I list that as one of my daily gratitudes because I am so thankful for that time we spend together every morning. But I need to use this to jot down, maybe there are certain cousins or other relatives that I haven't checked on in a while, and I can put myself a note here in my family section for that. A lot of times I do put my top 3 priorities at the beginning of my plan. So this works out perfect to put those 3 things there. I think I'll put declutter here. I'm gonna leave this one blank, because I do like to make sure I declutter every week. If you are interested in decluttering, I make videos on that as well. That's actually where I started my channel, is doing decluttering videos and simplifying. And I really do still have a passion for that. this is kind of just folded into that. And I feel like this planning, it benefits me in a couple of ways. One, it's a form of relaxation, as far as it's something I enjoy, using my creativity, and putting everything down on paper also helps to simplify. I hate to say your brain or your mind, but I have a hard time with just thoughts in my head all the time and remembering what I need to do. And when I go to bed at night, I got to remember this, got to remember that. If I have a place to write it down on, I sit down in my comfy chair every night, look at my planner, jot down new things, check off things that I've done. It's pretty, it's fun to look at. That makes me feel good. It's just something neat to have, and it's your own. And when you spend time on creating it, you can really appreciate it. And so I do feel like planning can be a way to simplify your life as well. And I do always encourage people to make sure you put something in your plan to relax, to schedule time to read if that's something you like to do, or take a nap when you normally don't. But anything that you can schedule that is something that is a self-care activity for yourself, I think that's really important. That's a part of simplifying and decluttering, is that you learn to let go of some things in your life so that you have more time to do the good things. I have found that if I write it down, then I make time for it more than if I just think, oh, I really should take a break and do this or that. But if I put it on my plan that this is what I'm going to do, this is going to be my night to piddle or do whatever it is that makes me feel good, then I think I have a much better chance of doing it. Okay, enough about that, but I hope you will visit my channel for some of my simplifying videos and see what I've learned along the way. And I love to hear from other people so that they can share their thoughts with me. I do always put on my plan for Saturday that I will have lunch, pick up my husband for lunch. He works on Saturdays and I don't. I could cover up this checkerboard because I'm not really liking that. I like that better, don't you? Let's see where else I might need to white out. I think right there's a place. I guess since I have it whited, well, it's covered up by the sticker actually, but I guess since that's out there, I will white it out here. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that since I have this line here. I'm going to leave these lines. I was going to go over some of this with the color pen, but maybe I won't. I can always do that when I'm sitting in my chair at night, filling in different things. I can always grab my markers and add a little bit of fun to it that way if I want. Well, I tell you what, this has been an interesting experiment for staying between the lines, which I'm not used to doing, and I actually am pleased with the way it came out. I am surprised. But I think we'll call this one done. I said I was done, but let me pull one of these out and see what it looks like. Oh, that's interesting. This is just made to just kind of go across anywhere, but I don't necessarily want to put it where I'm going to be writing because it'll look different, but I could put it across here if I wanted just some speckles. Do we dare to do that? Why not? Let's see what it looks like, and then maybe we'll add some more. Cross your fingers. That's cute, but I don't think it's really necessary. But now that I've done it, I've got to stick with it. So maybe I'll just stick a couple of these around. Maybe we could do up on the top a little bit. To put some little specks throughout it. Oh, that's kind of cute though. It is kind of cute, but I think it looked cute without it as well, but we'll go ahead and put them on since we got them. Leave me a comment and see what you think. Do you think putting these on there made it better or worse? Because I did like it the way it looked before. I don't dislike it. I'm just not sure that it's necessarily made that much of a difference. Well, that's my whole page of speckles. So now we are done. I don't know how many times I've said I'm done, but this time I really am done. Do you believe me? All right, friends. Thank you so much for hanging around with me this whole video. If you're still here, I know this is a little bit longer than most of my videos. I apologize for that, but it's been kind of a fun challenge to do something to be more modular, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I really like it. Everybody's got their own way of doing things, so it'll be interesting to know if you're a neat freak or if you like to be a little more free will with your designs. So let me know that. Either way, I hope you did find some useful information here, and if you did, I would certainly appreciate it if you would leave me a thumbs up. That really helps me to grow my channel, and I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe. Just click the button down below and subscribe so that we can get together a little more often. That way you hit that notification bell and you'll know when I put out a new video. All right, let's put it in the planner, see how it looks. Always like to see the finished look. It always looks a little nicer and neater when you get it in your book. So there we go. I think it turned out great. Until next time, remember to keep it simple. Enjoy those simple pleasures. Schedule them in your planner, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.